Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Cat Voyager. This is me Mayanka Chattopadhyay and today I am back with another video. This is day 15 of our series of daily QA problems and the problem on your screen is another PYQ from CAT 23 slot 3 paper. So let's get started. This particular problem on your screen is a geometry problem and they have mentioned that let ABC be an isosceles triangle such that AB and AC are of equal lengths. Okay, fine. So let's start by drawing the triangle. So isosceles means that two of the sides of the triangle are equal to each other. So this is A, B and C, and they have mentioned that AB equal to AC. Okay, fine. Then AD is the altitude from A to BC, that means this is D, and BE is the altitude from B to AC, that means this is E, and they intersect at the point O. Also they have mentioned angle AOB, this angle is 105 degree. Now they have asked us what is the value of this particular ratio, that is your AD by BE. Okay, fine. Where is our AD? AD is this altitude and BE is this altitude. Okay, fine. Now one thing to see here is that AD and BE are basically ratio of two of the altitudes, right? Whenever in a geometry problem a ratio of sides or ratio of two straight lines or ratio of two altitudes are asked, we will always look for some pattern where we can find or where we can apply the sine rule of a triangle. So what is the sine rule? Let's first know about the sine rule. Sine rule basically associates your ratio of sides to the sine of ratio of the sine of opposite angles. How? Let this be a triangle ABC and let your this angle be alpha, this is your beta and this is your gamma, and if we apply sine rule on this triangle ABC, then we will have is that BC divided by the opposite angle of BC is gamma, so BC by sine gamma is equal to AC, and the opposite angle of AC is alpha, so AC by sine alpha equal to the remaining side is AB and the opposite angle of AB is your beta, so sine beta. Okay, this is the thing you have to remember and apply in case of similar problems. Okay, fine. Then how we will apply this thing in this particular question? Let's look at the picture again. AD is part of which triangle? It can be a part of triangle ABD also, or it can be part of triangle ADC also. In this case, both ADB and ADC are congruent. Why? Because this is an isosceles triangle, AD is a common side, and if it's a isosceles triangle, that means your ABC, angle ABC equal to your angle ACB by the property of isosceles triangle, right? And also this angle, as this is an altitude, this angle ADB equal to your this angle ADB is equal to angle ADC equal to 90 degree. Why? Because your AD is perpendicular to BC. Fine. So these two triangles are congruent, ADB and ADC, right? So we can take any of the triangles. So our AD is associated with this triangle, let's say ADC. Fine. And what about BE? BE is similarly associated with, let's say, this triangle BEC. this triangle BEC. Why we are taking BEC and not BEA? Because when we are taking this triangle ADC, we have this DC side, and also when we are taking this triangle BEC, we have that BC side, right? And as we have already mentioned before that triangle ABD and ADC are congruent, then D is nothing but the midpoint of your side BC, right? So you can see that here we already have a relation between CD and BC. What is the relation? The relation is that BC equal to 2 into CD or 2 into BD, right? So that's why we are taken BEC and not ABE. Okay, fine. So let's apply sine rule. From triangle ADC, what do we have? We have AD by the opposite angle of AD is angle, let's name this angle theta, right? This ABC and ACB both are equal, name this angle theta. So our opposite angle of AD is theta, so our AD by sine theta will be equal to, let's take now AC, our AC by what? AC by angle ADC, because angle ADC is the opposite angle of AC. So AC by sine 90. Why? Because again AD is perpendicular to BC, right? And this is equal to CD by, let's name this angle some phi, and if this is phi, or angle DAC, let's write here, if angle DAC is phi, then our angle DAB is also phi. Why? Because similar reason, and triangle ABD and ADC are congruent. So CD divided by sine phi. This is the sine rule. Fine. Sine 90 is equal to 1. Okay. So we have this from triangle ADC, and from triangle BEC we will have what? BE divided by what is the opposite angle of BE? That is nothing but your ACD or theta. So BE by sine theta is equal to your CE by the opposite angle. Actually this ratio is not needed at all. Why? Because we don't know the value of CE, and also we don't know the value of angle CBE, right? So it is not needed actually. The third side is what? BC, right? BC by the angle opposite to BC is BEC, which is also 90 degree because BE is perpendicular to AC. So this is sine 90, or this will be only BC. Why? Because sine 90 is equal to 1. Okay, so actually what do we have? We have AD by sine theta equal to AC, right? And this is from this particular relationship, and from this second relation we have what? BE by sine theta is equal to BC, right? Oh, and also this here AC is also equal to CD by sine phi. Okay, great. So now when we divide this by this, we already have this ratio. You can see sine thetas will get cancelled out, and we already have AD by BE on one side. Okay, that means we are proceeding on the right direction. Now we also have what? CD by sine phi, and this whole thing divided by BC. Why we are not taking AC? Because the value of the AC is not needed here, right? We have a relationship between CD and BC, this one, this particular one, but we don't know anything about the side AC, so we will proceed with this particular thing. Okay, so from here we will have what? AD by BE equal to your CD by BC is nothing but 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 sine phi. Now what is the value of phi? Let's look at the picture again. This was our phi, right? This angle, particular angle was phi. So look at triangle AOE. This AOE. Let's draw this here again. Triangle. This is O, this is A, and this is E. This was your phi. This is 90 degree. And what is angle AOE? Angle AOE is nothing but, let's look at the original picture. So AOE is nothing but 180 degree minus angle AOB, right? Because BE is a straight line. So we already know the value of angle AOB. That value is 105. So AOE is basically 180 degree minus angle AOB, right? So AOB is 105. That means angle AOE is going to be 75 degree. So what is the value of phi here? The value of phi is nothing but your 90 degree minus 75 degree. Why? Because look at the triangle AOE. If angle AEO is 90 degree, then the sum of the other two angles must also be 90 degree, as sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So that means your phi plus angle AOE is phi plus angle AOE is equal to 90 degree. And among them, we already know that angle AOE is 75 degree. That means your phi has to be 90 degree minus 75 degree, which is 15 degree. Okay. So here we have what? 1 by 2 sine 15 degree. Now look at the options. The options are not in 1 by form. It is in this forms. Sine, cos, sine we have, right? So let's see what we can do from this particular thing. We know a property, that is 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to sine 2 theta. Okay. So what we will do here, we will just multiply both the numerator and denominator by a cos 15. What is the logic? The logic is that first, we don't have it in 1 by form in the options, so we need to do something in the numerator. Okay. And also from this particular formula, we can see that sine 15 and cos 15 will give me a sine 30 here, and the value of sine 30 we already know, that is half, right? So you can see that this is already taking shape. So this will be cos 15 by sine 30, and the value of sine 30 is 1 by 2. So this you have 1 by 2, 2 goes on the numerator, and you have 2 cos 15. So that was the answer. That's it for today. Hope you liked and enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Share this video among your friends. At the end of this video, I have also attached a playlist where you will find all the previous videos I have made so far. They contain good problems and will hopefully reinforce some of your basic concepts. Also, if you want me to make videos on any particular topic, you can directly reach out to me, or you can mention the topic in the comment section of this particular video. Thank you guys for watching this. Tomorrow I will be back with another such video. Until then, stay tuned. Bye bye.